Nice haul down. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Now Shaw coming off that pick. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emmanwori. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one splits the uprights, and the Seahawks grow their lead yet again.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Shaheed now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Here's Shaw. 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Tight end in motion left. 2nd and 10 now. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass and release. He goes down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
1st and goal, New Orleans.
70 Lions.
They'll run with Kamara. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown.
The kicker on for
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks swell their first quarter by 6. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks continue piling onto this lead.
Saints 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
at their own 23-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, Chuck. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Chuck now on 1st down. It's a big strike to Hill. It's a race down the right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lower the deficit they face. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that kickoff is into and then out. End zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Bill Rupp from the gun. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
This is Walker on 2nd. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. The Seahawks with an early lead. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They start out with a 3rd and 9. From the gun, Milrow. He's got White, complete. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
Only a couple of yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
On the set. Come on.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And And the advantage now sits at 24.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. Shuck. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Kamara now on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the Seahawks' 45-yard line.
To throw, shot. Complete, it's Akers. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Kamara on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Trying for it with Shuck. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Vaseline past the 45. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Milroe with it on 1st. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks. Looking at 4th and maybe an inch or two. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Trying for it is Walker. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
He was defended by Julian Blackman.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cougar 19.
Throwing now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Pistol now for Milroe. He's got it! It's a Seattle touchdown! The Seahawks butt racing them to the halftime locker room. 3-touchdown game for the rookie. That's pretty good in your debut season, Brock. But then you look at the clock and you see, oh wait, we still have a whole half of football to play.
That's when some of that psychology comes into play. Don't just be satisfied. You can look at it one of two ways. I'm satisfied with what I've done, or you look at it and go, I got another half. I can throw 3 more of these babies.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Shaheed coming in motion left. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Kate, unfortunately, I think we're watching a welcome to the NFL type of game for this young man. Tested after the first couple interceptions, and like they say, sometimes when it rains, it just pours.
Walker on 1st down. Teams out of 1 stop, and they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
At the 26-yard
Here we
line.
go, here we go.
1st down throw here from Milroe. Flush out now to his left. He's running with it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
From the 17. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks get more points to end the lopsided 1st half. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks tack on 7 more to their lead.
52. Saints 14. Michael Dixon.
On On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 48-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Saints.
You've got a man in motion. On play action. Here's Shaw. Now he's past the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Saints.
They give it to the back of the zone read. That's not the way you want to go. Wrong way there. The push sends him backwards to the 6. Man, Brock, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The 2-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
They're just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belt. Before that defense can adjust to the run, hits that 2nd level.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air, Milroe. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here we go.
Off the play action, Chuck. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Chuck looking to pass here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Okay, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. To throw again here, it's Chuck. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort block, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing now, Milroe. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.